Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 21, and today we're returning with two massive games with our Bluebirds as our hunt for European football continues. I was taking Watford away at Vicarage Road and Manchester City at home. Before we play the games though, shout out how I've been getting on off camera. So of course, in the last episode, you saw our back-to-back draws against Arsenal and Chelsea in Wales. I then played 3 games off camera, and in our quest for European football, we could not afford to slip up, but we started off with just that, a defeat away against West Ham in London by 2-1, and just our second loss in the second half of the Premier League campaign. Maria gave us the lead in this game 12 minutes in, but sadly we threw it away. Marty made it 1-1, 32 minutes in, and then just past the hour mark, Robbie Brady completed a turnaround for the Hammers as the London side got the win and collected a big 3 points and inflicted a massive defeat on us there. So we had to bounce back in the next game, the first one of April, and we did. Away at St Mary's against Southampton, we won by 3-0. Ryan Sessegnon continuing his incredible sophomore season for Cardiff, making it 1-0, and then setting up Jamie Vardy for our second goal right after the restart to make it 2-0. And then deep in the stoppage time, Vardy got his second goal of the game, and another wonderful goal by Vardy. Great first touch, great turn, and a lovely finish as well to make it 3-0. Big 3 points there, but sadly our third and final game off camera, another slip up. 2-2 at home to Everton's just one win in our last 5 games. Sigurdsson gave Everton lead in this game, and Vardy made it 1-1 for Idrissa Gueye was sent off for the Toffees. So the visitors played most of the game with 10 men. Maria put us back in front 39 minutes in, I should say in front for the first time in the game, 39 minutes in, but in deep into stoppage time, as Everton were huffing and puffing with 10 men, trying to find an equalising goal. They got one. A tackle fell into the path of Gylfi Sigurdsson, who bagged his brace in the 95th minute as Everton got the point, which they definitely deserved in this game as well. They played really well despite being a man light and managed to get a point, which meant we got just 4 points from a possible 9 in our last 3 games, and that was a big blow. So right now in the Premier League table, as you can see, just 5 games to go. 1 win in our last 5 games. We are still in the top 7, but only by 4 points clear of Brighton, though we do have a game in hand on the Seagulls right now. And also we're behind Spurs in 6th on goal difference, although they have a game in hand on us. And I checked the rules heading into the episode as well. Of course, discussing the last episode, Bournemouth won the Carabao Cup, which means they qualify for the Europa League. I did check the rules and nothing has changed, which means that we'll have to finish in 6th place if we are to qualify for the Europa League for next season. You see here the brackets, depending on winners of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, teams in 7th position qualifies for Euro Cup second qualifying rounds. And because Bournemouth won the Carabao Cup, they'll qualify for the Europa League, and now only 5th and 6th will be good enough for Europe. So if we are to make Europe for next season, we have to finish in 6th. We won't catch up to City, so we'll have to take out Spurs to be in Europe next season. And as we still have to face both Manchester clubs, I would say today's first game against Watford is a must-win game. We cannot afford to drop points here. We're not going to beat City or United. We'll probably lose both of those games. So this game has to be a win. A draw is going to feel like a defeat. And again, only 1 win in our last 5 games. It's not European form. So if we are going to make it, we need to start winning games and get back to winning ways right now. So on the injury report right now, Ajapong is the only player out. Our right back having a good season so far. He's going to miss today's game. Should be back for the City game. And also Jason, of course, suffered that injury in training. Missed our last few games. We've only won 1 game actually since Jason got injured. That was against Southampton. And that shows you how important our right winger is to us. Only 1 win since he went down. He's on the bench today with horrible Matt Sharp. This is our team for the game then. 4-1-2-3. We got Onana in goal. About for Goncalves, Evans, Maguire and Patterson now filling in for Claude. The midfield trio now being Cam Rass and Rules and McKennie. On the wing, Sessegnon and Maria, and Jamie Vardy stays up top. On the bench, Moreira, Metham, Bennett, Sobotka, Silva, Murphy and Jason as well. First game, Watford, we have to win. Otherwise, Europe probably isn't going to happen. Come on, you Bluebirds. We cannot afford to slip up more than once between now and the end of the season. Again, we've got to finish in 6th place. 7th is not going to do it. We have to leapfrog Spurs. And don't forget, they've got a game in hand as well. So this has to be a win. A draw is going to feel like a defeat. So come on, Cardiff. Let's do something. We haven't done anything yet. Get creative. Get creative. Do something, lads. Come on, you're inspired by the feedback. Let's get out there and find a goal. And instead, first proper chance comes to the Hornets. Dawson's header finds the back of the net. And Watford are in front. Europe just isn't going to happen. I mean, let's be honest here. No one expected us to be in this position at the start of the season. But either way, Craig Dawson's header finds the back of the net. Lovely free kick by Delafeu. And a good header by the centre-back. Watford in front. It could make it 2 from 2 here as well. Another free kick. And again, it's headed in on goal. This time straight at Benatia. Poor start from Cardiff. Yet to get going. We're crumbling. We're crumbling under the pressure. And we just can't stand up to it. Go on, Ryan. Down left-hand side. Our first chance could fall here. Sessegnon steps inside. side and crosses to Vardy. Goes over his head, but Jamie tracks it down and is dispossessed by Taylor, and Watford will clear. Come on, Harry Maguire coming forward. Oh my goodness, that almost went in. Shot from range by Maguire from about 40 yards deflects. And Smithies, our former goalkeeper, turns behind for a corner. Still 1-0. Smithies claims the corner. Come on. Also, I think I saw that Fulham are winning away at Goodison Park as well. So that means they'll cut the gap on us to just 2 points. And that'll do it for the first half. We're trailing by a goal. We've not played well. Lose this game and it's all over. Yeah, they're 2-0 up. They're 2-0 up. I'm going to get aggressive at half-time, which I rarely ever do. Show me something else in the second half. We fired up most of the boys, and that should hopefully do everyone with the individual criticism. There we go. Should I change to our 4-4-2? Let's do that. Let's switch to our 4-4-2 system and see if I can get some more chances here. I'll take off... should I take off Camarasa or Joe Rules? I'll tell you what we'll do. Hang on, what am I going to do? I'm actually going to take off Weston McKennie and bring on Jason for his first appearance since injury. Can he be the hero and turn this game on its head? So second half to begin, 45 minutes to save our European dreams and keep them alive. And straight away we look for our number 15 down the right who crosses to Maria. Oh, what a start that would have been. Jamie Vardy on the ball, long to Maria. Oh, puts it wide. Good start though. Free kick for Cardiff. Excellent beginning to the second half. Joe Rules takes it. Maria heads down. Jason! Oh, it's gone in! But it's a free kick. It's a free kick. Header saved by Smithies. What a start to the second half. Encouraged the boys. Good beginning, but goal disallowed for something. Still 1-0. Oh, and Fulham are 3-0 up away against Everton. 10 men Toffees draw with us at home, and they're at home and they're getting battered 3-0 by Fulham. Come on, Cardiff. 80 minutes to go. It's over. I'm going to go 4-2-4 here. We might as well, right? Murphy will come on for Sessegnon. What we'll do is we'll change our mentality to attacking. In possession, we'll stop playing out of defence. We'll be more express in our creative freedom. And yeah, let's go with that. So we've got 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go, and as things stand, still trailing by 1. And if we can't get a point, then it's definitely all over. I say we need to win this game. As things stand, we're going to lose it. Not much time remaining as Nathaniel Shaloba takes over for Watford and plays it long. And Hernandez is through, and this will do it. Oh, Onana keeps us in the game by the skin of our teeth. Last chance for Cardiff. Jason's free kick, headed away by Sergio Busquets. Herrera controls, and that is going to do it. We didn't expect to be in this position at the start of the season, but a terrible run of form is going to see us have any chance of making Europe over. And there is no way we're making it now. Camarasa long to Maria. This is it. One final chance. Paleo down the left. It's over Vardy's head. It'll drop to David Silva. It's Jason! Oh! Jason! Who is this guy? Back from injury and back on the score sheet in his return to rescue us and put us up to 6th place. Maria's crossed to the middle, headed away by Dawson. David Silva spots Jason, and even on one leg, I'll have this guy in my starting 11. Jason fires it home. 1-1. Point is in the bag. Oh my word, what a finale. Oh my word, what a finish. What a finish. Deep in the stoppage time, Jason rescues us and gives us a point. I'll say to the boys, you're unlucky today. Even though we played really poorly, particularly in the first half, though I will individually criticise our offensive line. So there we go, it's a point. It's a point. Jason keeps us in the European race just about. Although, again, the point isn't a good result. It might be a draw, but it's still not a good result for us. Because, again, Spurs now have 2 games in hand, and we're only ahead of them on goal difference, I believe. So don't get me wrong, we'll certainly take it after surely going to lose the game. But yeah, it's 1 point now, not goal difference. 1 point is the gap between us and Spurs, but they've got 2 games in hand and a better goal difference record as well. It's not good enough, but I guess we'll have to take it. It's amazing to think that we actually have a chance of making Europe for Season 4. If we didn't have this guy, we'd be in the Championship right now. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that will be the case. 8 goals and 11 assists in 30 games. Man's been incredible for 3 straight years, and he's showing no signs of declining or slowing down in his rate of productivity as well. That's what I love about the guy. He just continues his level of excellence year after year. And what we want to see here in the 4 p.m. kickoff is City do us a favour and beat Spurs, hopefully by a few goals as well. We won't catch up to City. They're 9 points clear of us right now, so we need to make sure that Spurs don't even get a point in this game. Come on, City. Please win it. Please be a big victory. 3-0, please. I'll take it. I'll take it. 2-1. And that means they still have a game in hand, Spurs, but we're still ahead of them by a single goal. Look at how tight it is, man. There's 4 teams going for 2 spots. Sorry, 1 spot even. Crazy. And Palace just took points off Brighton there thanks to Luka Modric scoring to make sure that Brighton don't get a win. And we are still ahead of them by 4 points. And we now got a game in hand on them as well. I'm not sure Brighton are going to do it now. But, I hate to say this, I really do. But if Jason didn't get an injury, I firmly believe we'd be a few points clear of Spurs right now. That poor run of form coincided with Jason's injury. If he doesn't go down, I think we're in the driving seat. And also in midweek as well, Spurs are playing Manchester United. Now, this is their game in hand for Tottenham Hotspur. So Manchester United, please beat Spurs and keep us in 6th place heading into our second and final game today. It's a 1-1 draw. Oh, it's tight, which means that Spurs... Oh, Dolberg's got a late goal as well in London. So Spurs do leapfrog us, go back into 6th place, but only on goal difference. There's only 4 goals between the 2 sides right now as well. I mean, Fulham and Brighton could still catch up, but really, I think it's going to be a straight shootout between us and Spurs as to who makes that 6th and final European spot. City at home next. We've got to get a result here, as unlikely as it seems. And as we're about to jump into the game, Spurs are playing on Monday night, I believe, against Brighton. No, it's tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow afternoon against Brighton, as we now take on Manchester City here in a massive game where, after a really poor run of form, we have to return to winning ways here. And that is a bold statement and a big ask as well against the side right now sitting in 5th place. This is obviously for the game then. We're going to switch to the 4-4-2 for this game. Should we put Ajapong back in the starting 11? Yeah, let's do it. He's a better right back than Patterson. And this will be our team for the game. 4-4-2, our sort of alternate formation, if you will, formation system. And this is our team. I'm so nervous, man. I can't speak properly. We got Onana in goal. It's back for Goncalves, Evans, Maguire, and Claude as well. And our midfield 4 is now Sessegnon on the left. Jason's first start since injury on the right-hand side. And Joe Rules and Vic Camarasa are our midfielders today. Up top together, Maria and Vardy. And on the bench, Moreira, Metham, Bennett, McKennie, Silva, Murphy, and Morpai as well. So second and final game, it's City. Failed to win, and Spurs, they'll have everything in their control. Come on, you Bluebirds. I know a lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened when we last played Man City. Go out there and express yourselves. Oh, look at the green highlights there. That is absolutely lovely to see. Come on, Cardiff City, we've got to get a win. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm so nervous, man. Like we had literally no intention of making the Europa League heading into season 4. What did I say at the start of the season? I want to be around here. 10th to 14th place, where I want to be. And right now we're in 6th if we get a point from this game. Come on, you Bluebirds. Rules. This free kick goes for goal and puts it just over the bar. Draws at this stage of the season really do feel like defeats. We've got to get wins on the board. We've only won 1 in our last 6. If we don't win this one, it'll be 1 in our last 7. Half time fast approaching, still 0-0. And there is a highlight here though as Joe Rules finds Jason. And Jason... Oh, the shot was really tame, straight at Edison, and a pretty comfortable stop there. And Fulham have just gone a goal up against Watford as well, which puts even more pressure on the Bluebirds here, as we're still tied at 0-0. And as Claude throws that ball straight to Emre Can, Paco Alcacer is 1-0 with Onana, and it's Andre once again making a really big save. Come on, Cardiff, can't afford to lose this game. Win it and we get momentum for the final 3 games, but lose it and it's practically all over. Emre Can on the ball. Feeds it into Kevin De Bruyne, and the Belgian finds Leroy Sané, who steps inside and finds Paco Alcacer. Oh, it's trickled in. It's hit the inside the post, and the Spaniard bends City into the lead 7 minutes after the restart. It's over. It's the worst time of the season to go into a poor run of form. Right at the end, Alcacer, oh, what a wonderfully placed effort. In off the post, makes it 1-0. And unless we can come from behind to win this game, our European dreams surely are ending tonight. And as Benjamin Mendy throws it to Paco Alcacer, Camarasa heads clear. Come on, Cardiff. There's plenty of time. We've got to find an equaliser. Vardy hits it long to Paleo Maria. 1-on-1. There's the response. The Wonder Kid puts us back on level terms. Great ball by Vardy. 17 for the year for Maria. Come on. You have no idea how much I want this now, man. Seriously, Vardy sends it long. What a first touch from Maria. 50-yard ball, plucks it out of the sky, runs onto it and strokes it home. 1-1, half an hour to go. What a big final 30 minutes in the season. You know, ordinarily, a point against Manchester City is a good result, but not right now, as Maria finds Jason, and Jason on the ball keeps going and slides it in. Oh, Maria puts it straight at Edison. There could be a winner here. Come on. Poor Jason is absolutely shattered, but I can't take him off. Leroy Sané to João Felix. And João Felix finds Alcacer. Oh, and I said there'd be a winner, but I didn't want it to be for the visitors. Bernardo Silva makes it 2-1. Good night, Cardiff City. Your European dreams are over. Leroy Sané on the ball into João Felix, into his man, and eventually it's worked to Bernardo Silva, who fires it home first time into the bottom corner. Yeah, it's over. Last chance for Cardiff. We've won ourselves a corner. David Silva. We need a good delivery to the centre from the Spaniard. In it goes. Varane heads clear. Murphy heads on. Oh, no, it's clear. I don't know what that noise was. Edison tips it onto the bar from Maria's header. And City survive at the death. Oh, I thought it was in. 2-1 the final score. Do you know what I'm going to say to the boys? I can't fault any of you for performances. It was just one of those days. They're relaxed and motivated. Listen, we weren't planning to get to Europe for Season 4. We weren't planning to do it. It's still been a great season regardless of how it finishes. But it is sadly going to finish with a bit of a whimper. 1 win in our last 8 games. Oh dear, 1 win in 7, sorry. That is still terrible. Absolutely tragic. But that will end today's episode of the Football Manager series. Guys, I thought it nicked a point there. And thank you very much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's session, please drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. I really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a great evening. I will return with the season finale. And I think what I'll do is I'll come back for the final 2 games if Spurs win tomorrow. Actually, you know what? Let's advance through and see if Spurs win first. Let's do that first. They're at home to Brighton, so I've got no doubt in my mind they're going to win that game pretty comfortably, I'd say. Brighton still have an outside shot of a European place, but it's highly doubtful now. And the Spurs win by 3-0. I think that's going to do it. I think that is going to do it. They're 3 points clear and they have the better goal difference standing as well. We are currently ahead of Fulham on goal difference, but do have a game in hand with 4 points clear of Brighton, who now can't make it. They're 7 points behind Spurs, who have that 6th and final European place. Yeah, it's basically over now, and that should do it. So what we'll do is we'll come back for the final 2 games of the season. I'll play the United game with Cam, which will surely lose away at Old Trafford anyway. I'll come back for Brighton away and Crystal Palace at home, where I think it will just be a couple of games to see where we finish in the table, but I doubt it's going to be 6th place, which we'd need to have for European football. So thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome evening. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the season finale very soon. Bye now.